Hello guys, welcome again to the channel. So on today's video I basically want to show you guys how to plant Okazi leaf. As you all know, I'm in my new plantain plantation, so all we have here is plantains. So I also have to plant some other things to spice up the place, to make sure that there is more money trees, money leaves coming from this space apart from plantains. So I was speaking with one of my friends some days ago and he told me to plant Okazi. So and you all know Okazi is one of the most sought after vegetables here in Nigeria, which means if you have them at your farm, you are going to have a lot of demands, and of course you make sales, and of course you will have some income coming from them. So basically I'm going to teach you the A to Z of planting Okazi leaf. So let me show you guys the Okazi leaf. These are some of the Okazi leaves that we bought yesterday. I got them yesterday. It was sent to me. So here they are. Here they are. So these are all Okazi leaves. There are about 150 of them here. So we want to start planting them. In fact, we have already started planting some here, as you can see. This my brother is planting some of them here. So we are planting Okazi today. So how do you plant Okazi? For those of you who might decide to also do the same, let me show you. Now the first thing you have to do is you have to till the ground. The main reason why you have to till the ground before you start planting your Okazi is to make sure that the roots, because the roots of Okazi are very fragile, so you have to till the soil to make the soil very soft so that the roots of Okazi can easily penetrate into them and start sprouting. This is why you must till the soil and make it soft. Some people plant their own Okazi without tilling the soil, without turning the soil, but the rate at which they germinate is always lower than when you till the soil, turn it, and basically make sure that all the debris, all the roots that are in that soil have been taken out, have been cut off from the soil. So this is why you must till the soil before you start planting your Okazi. That is always the first thing you should do before you begin to place in the Okazi roots. So after we've tilled the soil, after you finish tilling the soil, the next thing you have to do is that you start inserting your Okazi leaves. So as you can see from the video, this my brother is inserting the Okazi leaves into the soil. So basically this is how we do it. You till the soil, then you start inserting. So as you can see, this is him inserting the Okazi leaves, Okazi stems. He will take it out, then he will make some hole in the part of the soil we've tilled, and then he will insert them. Now if you can look at the Okazi leaves, their roots are very long, so you have to make it to bend a bit while inserting it into the soil. As you can see, these are the ones we've planted. We've planted about 20 already on this space, and the reason why we are planting it here is because there is a tree here. There is a stem of a tree here. Okazi is almost like Okazi is like yam. When they start growing, they will start growing up. So if you have something like a tree stem near it, they will grow towards that place, because Okazi likes to go up. It's just like yam, just like how yam leaves always go up. That is exactly how Okazi is. When they start growing, they will start moving up. So you need to have something that can easily hold the leaves, so that the leaves will start going up instead of scattering around the ground. So as I was saying, the first thing you have to do is you have to till the ground. This is the shovel we've been using to till the ground. Basically, we are turning the ground upside down to make it soft. If you can see, the ground here is soft compared to these ones, compared to all these ones. The ground here is hard. As you can see, it's hard, but this one here is very, very soft. That is the first thing you have to do, till the ground. If you don't have a nearby stem like this, you can just do it on any space you have. But when they start growing, you need to put a branch of bamboo here, or you can buy a 2x2 wood and put it here, 2x2 hardwood, and put it here so that they can all grow and join the hardwood and go up. So once you still the ground, the next thing you have to do is you start putting your Okazi leaves. First of all, you use the stick and create a hole inside. Then you put your Okazi leaves. But mind you, there is a way you must plant it to ensure that they grow very well. So this is one of our Okazi leaves. So as you can see, the stem of this Okazi leaf is very tall. The root is very, very tall. So if you are inserting it into the ground, let me show you guys how to do it. You have to create a horizontal space like this. A horizontal space. So you can put it like this. So that the long stem can balance on the ground horizontally, as you can see, and then go up. But he's an expert, so he's doing it much faster than me. But I'm just showing you guys this slowly, so you guys can know how to do it. This will ensure that everything goes into the ground, not vertically. If you do it vertically, it may not grow very well, or the chance of it surviving may be very low. So you have to do it like this to ensure that it grows. So if you see his own, he's doing almost the same thing I'm doing. He's doing the same thing I'm doing. So let me keep showing you guys what he's doing, so you guys will have a better understanding of what he's doing. Never too much for here. Don't do. So we are done with this side now. This is the first place we planted. This is almost like a bed of Okazi here. We did about, it should be 25 or 20, 25, I believe so, here. And if you guys can see it very well, we did about 25 here. Now, to avoid overcrowding, we have to shift to another section of the plantation to till under soil, under part of the farm, and then begin to plant. As you can see, he has started tilling this side. So this is how he still needs to make it soft for the Okazi to easily grow. Now, if you are planting your Okazi, you have to plant it in a place where sun can be coming into it. It can easily be getting sun, can easily be getting rain. And as you can see here, there is no shade, there is no covering here. Just an open place for the Okazi to thrive under. So we are still planting. These are the two remaining ones, the two remaining Okazi stems that we are going to plant. So let me give it to him. So those are the two. I hand it over to him now. So he's about to plant the last one for the day. Once he plants that one, we'll round off. So we are done with the planting process, and now we have to wait for some months, about 2 months, to see the results, to see how they perform. Then from there we can now know if we can plant more or if we can, but definitely they will do well. So very, very soon I'll still be planting more, just to make sure that we have enough Okazi to satisfy some of the local demands that we have here. Mind you, Okazi is not just for local consumption. It's one of the major exported green leaves here in Nigeria, especially to UK, because most Nigerians in the UK, most Africans in the UK love to eat Okazi. So if you have it in sizable quantity, you can easily export if you have the contact to export. So if you need the Okazi stems to plant at your own farm, then of course you can reach out to me and we'll supply to you. So that's basically it on today's video. See you guys next time.